Will everyone please stand for the singing of the national anthem and flag salute?
Gentlemen, please remove your hats and caps.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Alexia Devlin, our class president, will now speak. You may be seated.
Good afternoon, everyone. Before I begin, I want to start by thanking my family for supporting and encouraging me throughout everything. To my mom and dad, all your hard work has not gone unnoticed. I want you to know that I admire you endlessly and promise to make you too proud. Even though today is about the class of 2019, it is because of all the families and friends sitting in the stands that got us to this day. Also, I want to take a second to thank a woman who does not get enough recognition as she should. Miss Sawissa, our graduating class would be helpless without you. 4 years ago, we entered the building together from 2 separate schools. But now, our 4-year ride here together is coming to an end. All of us having different high school experiences have one thing in common. We all have the ability to go anywhere from here. My senior quote for the yearbook was, "I don't know where I'm going from here, but I promise it won't be boring." I think most seniors can relate. Some may know they want to go to nursing school or run their family's locksmith business. But we don't know is what the rest of the blanks hold for us. Will you travel? Will you be a mother or father? Will you become a doctor? From here, you get to choose how to create your own success. For the last 4 years, the success was this day, graduation. But now that we're here, all of our goals change. Like Dr. Hoot said, we're all stories in the end, just make it a good one. After today, we may not see each other again. That may make you sad or some of you happy. But I truly hope the best stories have been saved for all of you. Moving forward in life, I hope you choose to live life by choice, not by chance. To make changes, not excuses. To be motivated, not manipulated. To be useful, not used. To excel, not compete. I hope you choose self-esteem over self-pity. But most of all, I hope you all choose to listen to your inner voice and not the random opinion of others. Congratulations to the class of 2019. I wish you all the best. Gabby Malloy, our National Honor Society president, will now address the class.
The word liminal is defined as relating to a transitional or initial stage of a process, or occupying a position at or on both sides of a boundary or threshold. Examples of liminal places include stairwells, hallways, parking lots, locations where the location itself is insignificant, the importance lying in the end result, the place that said place leads to. At first, it was easy to think of high school like this. Nothing matters before graduation, bide your time until then. I thought, at first, that I only had to exist for 4 years, and I'm glad to say today that I was incorrect. I've lived my entire life trying to capture the critical moment, but every moment of my life has been the critical moment. My senior quote, said by famous photographer Henri Cartier-Bresson. Out of all the wise words of Steve Jobs and Ralph Waldo Emerson, I chose this quote to sit beside my name because it is one of those profound sayings that blurs the line between love and hate, one of those strange phrases that confuses us, strikes us with a murky and unclear feeling. What I mean is, I hate this quote. I hate it because it makes me feel like I'm wasting my life, like I'm not carpe dieming enough, like I'm not appreciating being alive enough. I hate this quote because it makes me feel like I'm running out of time. But at the same time, I love it. I love it because it reminds me that I do not have to make the same mistakes that others have. It reminds me that it's not too late to seize the day. It's not too late to enjoy myself, to be happy. In my past 4 years at Truman, I've learned that if all you do is study and all you do is work, you're going to forget the reason why you're doing it. I've learned that simply dubbing an experience to be liminal disregards the importance of every individual thing that happens to each and every one of us. Most of all, I believe I've learned to appreciate this very instant. For every moment of my life has been, is now, and always will be a critical moment. So I hope that you all appreciate today and tomorrow. I hope that you appreciate the last summer of your adolescence and every summer after that. I hope that you all are able to appreciate the greatest of successes in all of your endeavors. And more than anything, I hope that you all will appreciate being alive. So the last thing that I would like to say to the graduating class of 2019 is thank you and congratulations. It is my pleasure to introduce Assistant Principal, Mr. Joseph Crane.
The medal presentations to the salutatorian and valedictorian are the only awards reserved for the graduation ceremony. Students earn these honors in recognition of their dedication to scholarship and commitment to academic excellence. The award recipients are two of Truman High School's most well-rounded students. In addition to their exemplary work in the classroom, they have made invaluable contributions to the school community. Recipients, please come forward as I announce your name. Our salutatorian, Samuel Leluc. Congratulations. I got to put it on you. You got to face me to put it on you. Yeah. Congratulations. Right. Congratulations to the valedictorian of the class of 2019, Brandon Wolf.
Welcome, family, friends, faculty, and fellow graduates of the class of 2019. Before I begin, I would like to thank everyone in attendance for joining and honoring us on such a landmark occasion. I would also like to thank everyone, especially my parents, family, friends, and teachers, who have encouraged and supported me and for helping me become the person I am today. Without all of you, I would not be standing before you on this stage. My fellow graduates, we sit here today awaiting what was once a distant and abstract future, a day that seemed impossible and intangible only 4 years ago. Our entire lives we've longed for the future. We have been impatient, constantly dreaming of what the next stage of our lives would have in store. In elementary school, we couldn't wait to transition to middle school. Finally, we thought, lockers, different classes, more people, extracurricular activities and sports, time in between these new things called periods to see and talk to friends. Freedom. Yet, we soon became unsatisfied with what we once desired. We again began to yearn for the future, and again, we couldn't wait for the next chapter of our lives to begin. Finally, we thought, high school, driver's licenses, weekends out creating memories with friends that would never be forgotten, the liberty to take classes that actually pique our interests, the stepping stone to adulthood, the threshold to the rest of our lives, freedom. However, today, as we toe that threshold, regardless of the wishes and wants our younger selves once had, most of us can't wait to leave Truman, to finally graduate and be liberated from high school's many rules, regulations, and demands. To be able to walk down a hallway without a pass and not be penalized an hour detention every time we wake up just 5 minutes late. And, as we have since childhood, we long for a phase of life which is less restrictive, for an era in which we are awarded the opportunity to forge our own individualized path. This is the same mindset we must have entering our post-high school lives. We should dive headfirst into the future. We should use those well-known feelings of impatience and eagerness to conquer our future, to seize the day, to carpe diem. We cannot sit back and allow life to take the wheel, hoping to be fortunate enough to just get by. We need to be driven in order to succeed. This is the time to find our passions and to construct the blueprints of our futures. With a fresh start, whether it be college, military, or the workforce, we all have the ability to design our own futures from scratch, to throw caution to the wind in pursuing our passions and aspirations. However, being prepared to take on the future is far different than dreaming of its arrival. We often forget the importance of the present and replace that importance with feelings of dissatisfaction. We always believe the future has a superior, happier life waiting for us. But we must try to avoid such innate impulses, for fear that if we are constantly anticipating the arrival of a more promising future, we will never truly be content in the present. While all of our futures hold different forms of success and different paths to this success, it is up to each and every one of us to not sell ourselves short, to strive and conquer our own unique success, and to make the most out of this next. Thank you, good luck, and congratulations to my fellow graduates of Harry S. Truman's class of 2019. Our choir will now sing Lean on Me and our alma mater.
in our lives. We all have pain, we all have sorrows, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow.
Lean on me when you're not strong,
And I'll be your friend, I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. If there is a load you have to bear that you can carry on, right up the road, I'll share your load if you just call me.
lean on me when you're not strong.
And I'll be your friend, I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Come on, me brother, when you need a hand, we all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Come on, me brother, when you need a hand, we all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Call me when you need a friend. Call me. Call me when you need a friend. Call me. Call me when you need a friend. Call me. To you, Truman, high we sing. Your praises forever ring. The song we sing comes from the heart. You're just a part of our life's star. Our school will forever be a part of our memory. The time has come to say goodbye to our friends at Truman High. I know that the times we shared were spent with the ones who care. The time has come for us to see what we can do, what we can be. Wherever our paths may lead, we'll be there in times of need. We're all around us, Truman High. It's just farewell and not goodbye.
Good evening. Tonight, we have come together to honor, recognize, and celebrate a talented group of young men and women. Before we begin celebrating the class of 2019, I would like to acknowledge and thank several groups of people that have helped make this day possible. To the Bristol Township School District School Board, thank you for your continued support of our curricular and co-curricular programs. You continue to provide us with the resources we need to produce well-rounded students. To the Harry S. Truman staff, while student performance on standardized test scores and school performance ratings continue to steal the spotlight, your work does not go unnoticed. From food pantries to prom fairs, you encourage our students to rise above many of the challenges they face on a daily basis to become better people. The work that you do and have done with our students cannot be measured in any definable category. It is a privilege and honor to work alongside you each day. To our parents and guardians, over the past 15 years, I have planned and led many graduation ceremonies. It was not until last week that I truly appreciated graduation day. Last week, I had the opportunity to sit and enjoy graduation as a parent, and the feelings were indescribable. I can understand many of the emotions that you may be experiencing at this moment. Thank you for being a support system that has helped these young men and women reach this important milestone. They say it takes a village to raise a child, so thank you for allowing us to be a part of the village that helped raise these young men and women sitting before us. I hope that you are proud of the work we have done with your children. To the class of 2019, your big moment has arrived. You have excelled academically, athletically, and artistically. Your accomplishments have been instrumental in unifying our school and our community. As I reflect back over the last 4 years, many of you have overcome some great hardships and tremendous odds to get to this day. Like the lyrics to Carrie Underwood's song, "The Champion," you have been invincible, unbreakable, unstoppable, and unshakable. When you were knocked down, you got back up. You should be proud of yourselves and your accomplishments. The late Jim Valvano once said, "My father gave me the greatest gift any other person could give me. He believed in me." Class of 2019, I believe in you. I believe in all the things you can, have, and will accomplish. I believe that your contributions to society will continue to make this community proud. As our time together draws to an end, I'd like to leave you with the following thoughts. Find your purpose. You have a lot to offer the world. Dream and dream big. Pursue all that life has to offer you. In a chaotic and divided world, be the driving force for change and healing. You are leaders, and all leaders have a responsibility to lead with passion and purpose. Seniors, I wish you well in all that you pursue. In her yearbook quote, Grace Poole said that she waited 18,720 hours for a handshake and a piece of paper. Well, Grace, that time has come. Now for the important part. Dr. Garens, members of the School Board of Education, I have the privilege and pleasure to present to you the Harry S. Truman High School Class of 2019 for the conferring of their diplomas. As the principal of the high school, with the faculty to bear witness, I'm verifying that the candidates before you have fulfilled the graduation requirements established by the Bristol Township School District and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Thank you.
Good evening, board members, faculty, parents and guardians, friends and families, and graduates. These remarks are to the class of 2019. This class has experienced many firsts throughout the last 5 years. You were the first students to experience Wi-Fi within the schools. The first experience one-to-one devices through the Verizon Learning Schools. The first to experience Samsung devices, technology challenges, and encouraged to fix them on your own. Remember those pink screens? The first Tiger Techs taking the initiative to assist other students with learning the technology and working with willing teachers. Then moving forward, this year had major accomplishments in athletics, arts, music, and co-curricular activities. And of course, you have each your own personal achievements and firsts. You are explorers, creating the path for others. You, class of 2019, are a very successful class. You have received over $3.6 million of scholarships and awards, and have been accepted into the workforce, military, community colleges, and Ivy League universities. Let these successes be just the beginning of your future. And remember, it may not always be easy on the road ahead. Do not fear tomorrow or let failure stand in your way. As Dennis Waitley stated, failure should be our teacher, not our undertaker. Failure is a delay, not defeat. It is a temporary detour, not a dead end. Failure is something we avoid only by saying nothing, doing nothing, and being nothing. Remember, class, you are not afraid of failure, challenge, or change. You, class of 2019, are not afraid of failure or to try something new. You are willing to experience the next adventure, travel the road not taken or less traveled, and expand past the idea of you can't to you will and you do. Each year, I wish the graduates the courage to follow their passions, hopes, and dreams. I wish you all this and more: to be open-minded to change, to adapt to the changing world, and be the change the world needs. Best wishes, class of 2019. Be an adventurer and explore the world for what it can be for you.
Congratulations, class of 2019. Congratulations to the parents and guardians as well. You're the ones that did it as well. Now the final thing, by the power vested in me by the Department of Education in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I now pronounce you graduated.
Alexia Hannah Devlin, class president. Juliana Elise Ostrike, Class Vice President.
Taylor Ray Haynes, Class Treasurer.
Olive Blessed Soma, Class Recording Secretary.
Minu Rajesh Patel, Class Historian, recipient of the Truman Award and Service Award.
Gabrielle Elaine Malloy, President of the National Honor Society.
Gabriel Willis Gipley, recipient of the Truman Award.
Grace Elizabeth Sutton, Vice President of the National Honor Society and recipient of the Tiger Award and the Scholar Athlete.
Samuel Mark Leluc, salutatorian.
Brandon Earl Wolf, Class Valedictorian, Class Corresponding Secretary and recipient of the Scholar Athlete Award.
Gunnar William Foose, recipient of the Tiger Award.
Christopher Michael Hare Jr., recipient of the Spirit Award.
Kiara Loretta Graham, recipient of the Spirit Award.
Esteban Alejandro Moran, recipient of the Service Award.
Alyssa Camille Patoza Sales, Treasurer of the National Honor Society.
Marcelino Anthony Mullins Colo, Secretary, National Honor Society.
Ashley Nicole Barrett.
Madison Ray Baltersdorf.
Hannah Jeanette Cirincione.
Sarah Marie Cooper.
Adrian Luke Reyes Estrella.
Alyssa Jordan Goldie.
Rhiannon Ray Hamilton.
J.C. Elizabeth Jones.
Brittany Marie Kohler.
Kenyanan Josephine Capu.
Taylor Renee Palowitz.
Nicholas Harry Rampersad.
Samantha Marie Rodriguez.
Tyler John Simmons.
Vincent Michael Stainer.
Victoria Lynn Staub.
Alexis Lynn Stiegelman.
Vanessa Marie Tansini.
Alyssa May Tressler.
Robert Lingle Tressler III.
Latif Adamayowa Adewale.
Devin Robert Ullman.
Stephen Michael Antonowitz Jr.
Brooke Ashley Arbaugh.
Aaron Nicholas Arena.
Joseph M. Aspel.
Stephen Dustin Avellino.
Kevin Ayala Jimenez.
Tamika Lula and Ruby Ballard.
Dominic Tony Baltazar.
Marisol Bandong.
Patrick Joseph Barton.
Sienna Maria Bell.
Sarah Marie Baugh.
Josian Manuel Berdicia.
Madison Paige Bernecki.
Gary Alexander Bourbon.
Jamir John Blackston.
Malik Talloway Boakai Jr.
Juan Jose Bolivar Alvarez.
Kayleen Cynthia Boast.
Devin Matthew Brenner.
Mark Edward Bromley.
Anissa Renee Brooks.
Caitlin Elizabeth Buchanan.
Nicholas Tyler Buchanan.
Angeline Marie Boomarch.
Gianna Lee Boomarch.
Brandon Dwayne Burkett.
Richard Charles Cadwallader Jr.
Alyssa Marie Calcagney.
Timothy John Carango.
Haley Elizabeth Carter.
Caitlin Elise Castelli.
Valerie Sellis.
Catherine Centeno.
Connor Jeffrey Chandler.
Trezon Chapman.
Alexis Denise Chest.
Tyler Preston Chu.
Bradley Mason Coe.
Henry Rashawn Cofield Jr.
Ayana Lanice Coker.
Janai Coleman.
Christopher James Calora.
Christian A. Cook.
Haley Marie Kovenko.
Destiny Renee Cox.
Michael Christopher Craig.
Cody Galen Cremens.
Abril Oasis Cruz.
Miguel Cuna.
Declan Jared Daly.
Michael Angelo Mac de la Cruz.
Alexander Delgado Jr.
Alexander Robert DeLuca.
Sarah Elizabeth Dons.
Kyle Brandon Dowling.
Brianna Francis Ebinger.
David Espanol Farrell.
Autumn Ray Fegley.
Alexander Wilhelm Farrell.
Oscar R. Figueroa.
William Charles Finley Jr.
Michael Scott Finsel Jr.
Timothy Joseph Foley Jr.
Ryan Jonathan Forney.
Shelby Lynn Foster.
Vincent Ryan Gallione.
Kayla Marie Gallagher.
Avanette P. Gowie.
Kalia Geary.
Ramada Deanna Gehring Nimley.
David John Gibbs.
Kayla Maria Gidzinski.
Brian Zachary Gerton.
Joseph Michael Goldie Jr.
DJ Gordette.
Nefertari Natalia Grant.
Zachary Alexander Grant.
Kylie Marie Gray.
Brandon Taylor Green.
Vielle Marie Gretch Griffith.
Takira Ann Gundy.
Heather Ashley Guthrie.
Frank George Hagan.
Vincent William Hall.
Shaquel Nasir Hall.
Christopher Michael Halstead Newber.
Carissa Danielle Harkar.
Megan Elizabeth Harris.
Juliana Rose Harvey.
Earl John Hibbs.
Bria Janae Howard.
Isabel Lynn Hauer.
Darlington eBay.
Richard Joseph Irvin Jr.
Dylan Lawrence Jackson.
Isaiah Jackson.
Noel Anil Jackson.
Blyden Jala.
Zachary Edward Jensen.
Juliana Diamond Jimenez.
Justin Kyle Johansson.
Maya Simone Johnson.
Marquise Dante Kelsey.
Braxton Edward Jones.
Heather Jean Klein.
Zachary Alexander Kaiser.
Jungle James Kalaya.
Ryan Dennis Kohler.
Kayla Marie Laird.
Alexandra Cutler.
Joseph Anthony Lepley Jr.
Brian Tyler Lee.
Carson Lininger. Talacia Nashe Johnson.
Ernesto Lopez.
Shaquille Devon Love.
Tianheng Liu.
Shane Michael Mailer.
Jonathan Edward Maloney.
Emily Mangold.
Jayla Monet Mann.
Troy James Marcacci.
Austin Robert Mardrum.
Tynice Ebony Martin.
Michelle Leanne Martin.
Ashley Martinez.
Alexis Grace Matthews.
Katrina Ann Maurer.
Hunter McGregor. Taylor John McCavanagh.
Sincere Q McNeil.
Andrea Lizette Medina Gaulan.
Savannah Nicole Mena.
Caitlin Myhawk.
Colby Jordan Miller.
Jordan Lee Miller.
Dominique Ianca Modest.
Audrey Elizabeth Montero.
Alicia Montgomery.
Bryant Montoya.
Gabriel Lee Mora.
Kiara Ali Morales. Austin J. Motzko.
Shalia Brianna Mowat.
Tucker Ray William Mullins Colo.
Matthew Muniz.
Joshua Adolfo Murillo.
Juliana Murillo Ayala.
Kayla Elizabeth Neal.
Shane Michael Newell.
Samuel Nicholson.
Taylor Oberman.
Tyler Francis O'Brien. Nicholas Armando Ortez Wells.
Ryan David Parker.
Hatvik Patel.
Love Patel.
Manav G. Patel.
Parth Patel.
Parth Kumar Patel.
Samar Patel.
Tyler Jaden Peggs.
Yahaira Yvette Perez Serrano.
Frank Anthony Perry.
Javir Khalif Peterson.
Dominic Joseph Phelps.
Logan Pierce.
Grace Francis Poole.
Enzo Moylan Polson.
Ryan Chandler Prem.
Kevin Samuel Quinn Jr.
Angel Wilfredo Ramirez.
Sierra Maria Rawlings.
Zaire Kashan Reed.
Brian S. Reppert Jr.
Nathaniel Joseph Ricci.
Aurora Lynn Rice.
Rachel Lynn Riggle.
Victoria Lynn Riggle.
Alex Zen Rivera.
Andrew Rivera Jr.
Marissa Nicole Robbins.
Tyreek Trayvon Robinson.
Gabriel Robles Soto.
Giovanni Rodriguez Arce.
Alicia Cecilia Rohrbach.
Rachel Catherine Romano.
Amaryllis Ruiz.
Maria Leslie Ruiz.
Lusain Sacker.
Matsila Sacker.
Elena Gul Salan.
Kirsten Ashley Salkowski.
Sabrina Lynn Salvo.
James E. Samuels.
Gasper Sanchez.
Raul Sanchez.
Megan Jessica Santiago.
John Robert Saxton.
Ezekiel McCowan Segrikli.
Menkana Yama Segrikli.
Alexa Schaefer Van Schaik.
Dale Joseph Schmelzer.
Matthew Christopher Scholl.
Angel David Sepulveda Jr.
Jalen Marie Shefsick.
Carly Alexis Sides.
Sierra Victoria Silvestro.
Damian Palmer Simmons Jr.
Brielle Nyasia Simon.
Jada Alicia Simon.
Anna Sithisan.
Hunter James Sleppy.
Tremere Smith.
Dylan Armand Snelling.
Sabrina Raquel Solano.
Abubakar Abiola Samoye.
Michaela Connie Spooner.
Alexi Rose Steinert.
Jordan Alexandra Stokes.
Janae Ayana Stone Gundy.
Haley Nicole Stoneback.
Samantha Cinda Stoner.
Taylor Marie Strimmel.
Justin Christopher Taylor.
Lexis Rose Taylor.
Edwin Tia.
Kevin Adrian Teo Jara.
Amber Lynn Temple.
Evan Thomas.
Brooke Elizabeth Tidman.
Yaroslav Tkach.
Romeo Trammell.
Araceli Trejo.
Brian Robert Trojan.
Brian Trung.
Wayne James Turner III.
Nyana Yasmin Tyson Thomas.
Alyssa Deborah Vanderbilt.
Jacob Michael Vanderwood.
Lindsay Catherine Rose Van Horn.
Gloria K. Varney.
Gina Marie Vergantino.
William Webb Vile IV.
Mackenzie Marie Vogt.
John Marvin Mathia Wahome.
Kayla Nicole Walker.
Alice M. Wallace.
Katera Elise Ward.
Jaylene Alexa Westfall.
Jaquil Wheeler.
Matthew George White.
Emmanuel Gonzalez Williams Jr.
Erin Marie Williams.
Owen Williamson.
Tyree Jamar Willis.
Hunter Brandon Wimmersberger.
DeAndre Devon Winton.
Ashley Valiant Yates.
Shakira Tanae Yates.
Stanley Resamuel Zio.
Life Zidia.
Justin Thomas Kelly.
Luke Holland.
Mariana Restrepo.
Barry
Mary Nicholson.
Nicholas Tarlini.
Amazing job, as always. Even the roll of the tongue. I'm impressed.
George gives me a couple periods.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I know all of you can't wait to go home already, so I'll keep it short. Before I begin, I would like to thank all the faculty, teachers, and administrators and parents that spent countless hours to make our high school careers possible. Additionally, I would like to thank a few extraordinary individuals for their extraordinary efforts. First, I would like to thank Jesus Christ for dying for our sins. And because without him our life would be pointless. I would like to also thank Andy Wright, Renee Ejdaharian, and Michael Diaz for their strong desire to educate Truman students. I would also like to thank Esteban Moran for being a great person. It's always hard to say goodbye, especially after forming such strong bonds over the past 4 years we've spent together. Together, we survived bomb threats, struggled to finish our hours of homework for APUSH, and created thousands of lifelong memories in and out of the classroom. Together, we struggled and fought through every challenge we faced, never realizing how much we grew both in maturity and size. But it's always easier to say goodbye when we realize that we are moving on to better things. Very soon, many of us will be in college or somewhere else for another 4 years, where we will have the opportunity to use the skills we learned here and create many more memories. Though we will never be high school students again, the lessons we learned here at Truman High School from our teachers, each other, and the adversity we faced will be valuable and applicable for the rest of our lives. We may leave Truman, but Truman will never leave us. I'll miss you all. I would like to invite our class president, Alexia Devlin, and vice president, Juliana Ostrike, to the stage.
We're supposed to do this at the same time.
Oh, say it together?
Yeah. Okay, ready?
Wait.
No. Ready?
Okay,
1,
ready.
2, 3.
Will the class of 2019
please rise? All right, ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. You can toss your caps if you choose to. Woo! Catch mine. All right, let's peace.